to you. David did nothing to Saul, but he had to go through that storm. For him to become a king, David had to go through that storm. But at the same time, you saw when he praised his way, he praised God in his storm. And as he continued praising God, here, he said, I cried out to the Lord with my voice. Hallelujah. I made my supplications to him. Have you made your supplication to God? Many of you, instead of you making your supplication, you are looking for carrying phone, or you are chatting your problem to people, friends. They won't help you. They will not help. And many people that betrayed you, they are either your friends or your family. Why don't you take that energy and target, go and table it to God directly? Hallelujah. Why don't you take it to God? Why don't you make your supplication directly to God? The energy you use to gossip, your pain, your challenges to people that many of them, you know, they won't help you. And many of you, you have been disappointed. Why? Because after you pour out your story, what you expected to receive is not what you got. They didn't give you what you expected to receive. And that has resulted to what? Frustration, pain. He said, I pour out my complaint before him. I declare before him my trouble. Not before man, but before him. Before God of heaven. That God is the one that will direct you with helpers. That God is the one that will direct you. The right people. You will walk in the supermarket or going somewhere you don't even know anyone. And suddenly someone will stop and approach you. He said, I just feel to bless you. I don't know. I just pity you. I just want to. What can I do for you? Oh, you don't know that happened. It does happen. Destiny helpers. Every one of us, God has assigned destiny helpers everywhere for us. Everywhere. From the four corners of this earth. Anywhere you set your feet. God has already ordained a destiny helper that's supposed to help you through your journey. And if you do not encounter that helper, it will make it very tough for you to achieve your goals. Jonathan was David's destiny helper. Jonathan preserved David's life. In many times that the father will plan against to take David's life, Jonathan will run. He will go and tell him, run. Because my father Saul is planning against you. Run. My father is sending his men after you. Run, come. Let me hide you here. Many times. But today, can you boast of one Jonathan in your life? Can you boast of one single Jonathan in your family? Can you boast of one Jonathan among your friends who can guide you, who can protect you, who can shield you, who can feed you, who can advise you? No, not in today's generation, because they are nowhere to be found. Everybody is what? Is a suspect. In our family, they are all suspects. Among our friends, they are suspects. In our offices, they are suspects. Everybody is thinking about themselves.